Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Dunside Garage. It's me, Nick. Got another project here. Big Ford nut, Ford guru, and you know I'm working on the miniature semi build right now on the 84 F250 6.9 IDI turbo diesel, and picked up another one. Not 84, it's 94, but yeah, we just picked it up, and we'll kind of show you what I picked up. So it's a 1994 Ford F350. It says XLT turbo diesel. It is a IDI turbo. I bought it kind of sight unseen. There's some body damage here. The hinges are all bad and everything. Really nice blue interior. It's got power windows for the front, cranks for the back, bench seat armrest. A raccoon or possum or something got in here and started kind of chewing away at stuff. But climb up in here. It's really not a bad truck. There's some other parts from a different truck that he had. But yeah, really nice blue seats. Got some trash I gotta clean up. It's missing the trim underneath the for the dash pad here. The wait to start and stuff's hanging in there, so that's gotta get popped off. I got some other books, some stuff like that. I don't know how many miles. I would assume 100 and, if you can read that, 150. It says 153,977. Got some parts in the back. Headliner's not in too bad shape. Kind of messed up on the visor there. It's really not bad overly shaped. I mean, rust wise, there's probably a little hump in the floor right there, but it's not a bad truck. Pop the hood here, but it seems to be all there. He did have this window down at some point. He had it just cracked, and the raccoons and stuff got into it back there. Yeah, some stuff on the seat, alternator intake, some other stuff's back there. Makeshift door handle, it looks like the door panels aren't too bad. I mean, crank windows in the back. It's missing some stuff. I love the paint scheme. Pinstripes down the side of the truck. It's a dual tank. Front tank works, back tank leaks. It does have like a fuel cell in it. I'm not sure. That's something I'm gonna have to look into. Probably end up popping the bed off and looking at it. But other than that, like, frame's not too bad, really. I mean, for what it is. I mean, tires are shot, but missing the tail lights. Doesn't have a tailgate in it. A bumper's good. Exhaust is some chicken wire, and it just kind of needs to get gone through. I mean, yeah, it's got some rust. Like I said, I love the pinstripes down the side of the truck. Here's the other side. Yeah, like I said, the door panels don't look too bad. I mean, the tint's probably gonna have to come off anyways. Yeah, overly not too bad. The hinges will have to get replaced for the doors. But yep, no, I gotta throw all this trash away, clean it up. It smells like mouse and rat and shit. But yeah, no, it's overly not a bad truck. I mean, it is an automatic, it is a two-wheel drive, but I have plans. We'll change. Exhaust we'll have to redo. Yeah, it's not a bad truck. I'll pop the wrench. If I can find it. There we go. Pride and Glory. IDI Turbo Ford. Yeah, it's the alternator's in the back, serpentine belt's hanging there. There's some other stuff dangling down there. I gotta finish cleaning it up. A dipstick. There's your glow plugs. On that ground, looks like it's stretched. There's the jack. Like, so I gotta just pull everything off. Block heater. AC. Old school AC fucking clutch. Looks like it has a newer plug for the brakes. It's another wire. Our steering cap's not on all the way. Coolant reservoir. Yeah, it's overly not a bad truck. So yeah, nothing in there. Yeah, put some coolant in it. Double check the oil. Probably gonna pop the fuel filter off. I am gonna get it. Let's see here. There we go. I am gonna get it off the trailer and by the shop, the small door. Brother's got his truck, he's doing brakes. So I'll bring you guys back to when I get this sucker off the trailer and get it off the trailer and next to the shop, and then we can start either cleaning out the interior, putting batteries in it, and see if we got some crankage, stuff like that. So I'll bring you guys back to when I get that done. All right, got the truck off the trailer. Trailer's put away. Got the engine open. I'm gonna start with blowing all the crap and getting all like this shit. Just blow it all off. I think there's a nest back here. I want to take that off. See if there's any rodents or anything in there. I'll probably grab the alternator out of the back seat, put that in. Put the belt on, make sure all these pulleys move freely, because it seems like everything's moving freely. And then I'll check the oil, check the coolant, put some batteries in it, and then I'll bring you back to turn the key on, seeing dash lights, see what the odometer is, because I have no idea. I want to say it's like 150, 140,000. So guy had it parked since 19, and it's been 3 years, a little over 3 years in the making of trying to get my hands on it so I can rescue this and turn it into a daily driver. So I've got a lot of plans for this, and this is just the first step to the master plans of it all. So I'll bring you guys back. I'm gonna kind of clean up everything quick and go from there, and we'll bring you back. Make sure you guys are hydrating on a regular day. My go-to is Gatorade Glycerin Cherry. It's really good. All right, back at it. Bearing's got a little bit of play, not terrible. There's nothing in the fins or nothing. There's some oil sitting in here though. That's a good thing. Looks pretty good. Pull the engine oil here. It is quite low. It's black. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's on the low, it's pretty black. But it's pretty good. So that's good. Kind of shove it back in here. I saw this truck about a little over 3 years ago, and the IDI Turbo was the thing that really caught my eye, is because they're a little sought after. At least I can't find a shit ton of them. So, but that's good. I mean, everything looks good up here. Looks like there's some fuse something up here for the glow plugs or the fuel injector. So, but yeah, no, we're gonna get the sucker fired up. Like I said, I'm gonna put the alternator on too here before we start cranking on her and put batteries in it, since I'm here. But I think there's a mouse nest underneath everything, so we're gonna do that quick. I've always wanted to own one of these, and this would be the first. This would be the first. Oh yeah. I know what you guys are thinking. I didn't put the turbo boot back on and I'm getting turbo. And I understand. But it'll be fine. It'll buff. Alright. We will wipe the turbo back off. Clean anything we got in there so it doesn't get in the turbo. We are going to blow the screen out. It's pretty bad. Or wipe it off. Probably blow it off. Okay, good as new. Filter's not that bad, but we're just gonna blow it out and we'll change it later. Like I said, we're just trying to get it running. Guy told me he parked it where it was sitting, and the last register was 2019, so put that guy on. Put this guy on. Second. Pop the oil cap off. There's no moisture or anything in it, so I think we're good there. Yeah, that's what was sitting in the backside of the motor behind the turbo, so I don't want that to catch on fire. Grab the alternator here. So here's the alternator that came off the truck, as we said. It worked just fine, but he had to use it for a different truck. So I gotta get a wrench for the nut, put that on, and then we can put the alternator in it. Make sure I got that. We'll grab this and grab a right wrench. 7/16 wrench for the nut. So we'll pop this guy off. Put him on. Of course I dropped it. There it is. I got it. It's kind of what I hate working on. I hate working outside because if you drop something, then you can't find it. And if you can't find it, then you gotta find something else. So we use two hands. Get this guy back on. Okay. Move him out of the way. All right. So I got all the harnesses plugged in. Put the alternator back on. Start these by hand. Get this one bracket up. And we'll torque her down. Click. 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 All right. Now we're gonna put the alternator on. I'm gonna have to go get my ratchet or wrench or socket or something so I can do that. Now I don't remember if it's a 14 or 15. It's a 15 for the tensioner, so we can loosen it. Okay. Now, if some of you have ever done this, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I do have the schematic here on the cowl, or the radiator support, on how the belt gets routed. So we're going to do that. Awesome. So belt's on, alternator's on. Everything's routed right, doesn't look like it's hitting anything. I'm gonna grab some coolant, put some coolant in it. And I'm gonna grab the batteries and we'll put that in there. I'm probably gonna end up putting big batteries like this. I just think it's, if they got 900 cold cranking amps, 950 I think. 925, my mistake. And we're just probably just gonna do that. I'm just using the O'Reilly's 50/50 green stuff. Pretty much Ford takes green, GM takes universal. It's kind of like an orangish color. I don't know if it leaks, I don't know nothing about it. All I was told is it ran right where it was parked, and that was it. He did tell me it does have some transmission issues. Sometimes it would like kick out of overdrive and it would like miss a gear, and I don't know. That was a half jug, this is a full jug. It is right full. Doesn't seem to be leaking anywhere. So I'll go grab the other battery and a wrench. Before we hook up anything, we're gonna make sure that the key's off and nothing's touching where it's supposed to be or anything like that. So I'll go grab the other battery and a wrench. Now the only other battery I have, it's the 12 twist-on styles, and I got to use these guys. So it's not the end of the world, but yeah. All right, I think we're almost about ready to put the battery terminal on. So jump into the truck, make sure the key's off, and then I'll bring you guys back to when I get the battery tables hooked up, and we'll go see if she turns over. All right, keys off, just verified. Fan belt is on, alternator's in. There's the positive one for the alternator, and then there's one little clip here, and then there's just a 2-wire or a 3-wire here. Like I said, this one already has the terminals on it. This one I had to put the terminals on. We're not gonna drive the truck today. We're just gonna try to get it running. Maybe we'll see if it'll shift through some gears and stuff. So I gotta get running. Gotta check transmission fluid too. So everything as of right now, I mean, it's a little low on oil, but I think we're getting ready to put some stuff together. So we're gonna hook the grounds first, of course. Set you guys up real quick. Of course, the ground terminals is loose. Okay, so that guy's tight. We'll jump over to the other side. You want to be careful when you're doing something like this. I mean, anything can be used as a hammer. So, but I have cracked the terminals on the battery cables before beating on it too hard. So, just gotta be a little careful when you're doing something like that. So we'll tighten this guy up. Like I said, we're not trying to run it, drive it, or anything. I mean, there's plenty of fucking work to be done to this guy. So that guy's on. So we're gonna put the positive terminal on this side, and then we'll jump over to that side. So it does have a little bit of corrosion on it. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, door charm works. So I gotta that's actually surprising that the door charm works on this. We might have to get a vice grip for this one because it's not turning. This whole thing, it's loose and it's not turning. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The door charm's working. I'm actually surprised that it's working. I didn't think it worked. So we'll put this other side on. Like I said, anything can be used as a hammer. Just gotta be delicate. I mean, that's tight. Shit. Set that guy down there. Leave those guys there. My tools. Like I said, we're just gonna see if power works and stuff, and I'll set you guys up while cranking it. It's probably gonna take a hot minute. I'm probably gonna have to pre-fill that. Since it's an IDI, it doesn't have an electronic fuel pump. It's got a mechanical one. So, but yeah, no, I gotta clean out this interior. So I haven't done anything. Of course, it's got make sure that this so that's AC max, AC normal, vent off. Because I'm hearing must be electronic fuel pump in the selector valve for the selector on the side of the frame. That's what I'm thinking it is. But yeah, it's got 201 or 202. It's kind of hard to say. It's got 202 108. Still got a factory radio. Oh my gosh. It actually works. That's pretty. That's that the Ford. It's even got the A-track. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. So we'll turn that off. Says it's got a quarter tank of fuel. I'm just gonna bump it over. It's got a constant crank noise. There's nothing wrong with that. Might have to pop this dash out because this guy, I kind of want to see if there's anything shown for that guy. But it's missing the thing overdrive on and off. That works. The keys. Huh. Does have cruise. Horn works. I think I'm gonna try spraying it. See if I can get something to happen. Yeah, it's overall not a bad truck. This is gonna be a daily driver whenever I get to that point. So I'm gonna guys sit you up somewhere on the ground or somewhere, and we're gonna try spraying her and see if she pops. I'll be ringing you right back. Got a can of the good shit. Ether, 50%. John Deere stuff's really good. I think it's 70%. But yeah, no, we're gonna spray her a little bit, dry crank it, and see if she runs. It might take a little bit because I'm not sure where the fuel is or so on and so forth. So I'm gonna take a look under the hood and we'll see if we can get it running. It tried popping a few times. Batteries get weak, so I'm gonna have to pull out an extension cord, put the charger on it, probably get a vice grip to clamp that one down. So I'll bring you back on what happens, and we'll probably have to pop off that fuel filter and see if we can pre-fill it or do something. So, all right. So got the battery charger on this side is on 150. It is good. It's on. I got a vice grip on that side. I did pop the fuel filter off, and there is fuel in it. I mean, it's not the best. It smells old and it looks old. So I don't know, a lot of you guys know on these IDIs, if you just take a little screwdriver or something, and there's a little Schrader valve right here. When you crank on it, it's supposed to let air out, so when you bleed the system when you're cranking on it. So I'm gonna probably do that for a little bit, see if I can get some more air out of it. There's fuel in it. And I did want to pop off a couple times, but with these turbo ones, it's very hard to crack the injector lines to bleed all the air out completely out of the system. So in this case, you might have to use the Schrader valve to get as much air out as possible, and then it'll just have to run and run and run and run. But yeah, no, belt's still on it. Everything seems to be working still so far. So yeah, I'm gonna try cranking it over and bleeding it, and cranking it over and bleeding in it. I'll set you guys up, and it pops off, it starts running awesome, and then I'll just use the Schrader valve and get as much air in it. It probably won't start, but I'll get you guys set up, and we'll go from there. Nice. The exhaust is cut off. Exhaust will get fixed. I think it's 3-inch, so I think it's cut off right at the Y, or the down pipe. It's gonna get fixed all the way back. I do like the way it sounds and everything, but yeah, no, she's a runner. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with this, and we'll see if maybe there's a little bit of air in the system, and we'll go from there. Good oil pressure, and it looks like it's charging too, so got a little bit of air out, not a whole lot, but we're just gonna let it run. I gotta check transmission fluid in it too, but oh yeah. Oh, and it shut off. Might have ran out of fuel, I'm not sure. Tach doesn't work. Temp is still cold. Good oil pressure. I gotta keep it on the front tank because the rear tank doesn't work. It's kind of hard to see the door chime. Well, nothing's on. It was on when I was cranking it. It'll probably have to get taken off. I think the screws are out of it or something, or broke, so we'll have to fix that. But do the windows work? Oh yeah. Oh. That window doesn't quite work. I can hear it, but it's not working. Oh my god, the locks work. But we are leaving that open. Oh yeah, she's a runner. Not sure what this is for. I don't know what that's for. Does sound to be running a little sluggish. I don't know if you can quite see that. It's probably just old fuel. But yeah, no, she's a runner. Well, something's leaking. Probably a fuel line. So we'll shut it off, and it runs. I gotta fix the fuel leak, I guess. Take a look at it, but it runs amazing. So, but yeah, there's the old 94 crew cab. We're going to kind of clean it up. I gotta get new, these bushings are shot, both front doors. I'll order new ones, those. The triangular seal's bad. It's missing the guard there. Rear tail lights are missing. So yeah, I gotta figure out what that fuel leak is for, what's leaking, and we'll go from there. So thanks guys for watching. Come back next time. Like I said, I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit more. It runs and runs. It doesn't drive yet. I gotta fix that fuel leak and figure out what's wrong with it. Hopefully my brother will get his truck done here, so I can we'll see if it pulls into the shop and I can jack it up and see exactly where it's leaking from. And I might bring you guys back to when I figure out what fuel leak is and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I enjoy working on these old Fords. If you enjoy watching me work on these old Fords, like I said, like, share, subscribe, tell somebody. We want to keep these old Fords back on the road. We want to put them back on the road and keep them there, because this newer stuff is starting to get overwhelming to work on. So I like working on this old stuff. So if you like this, we'll catch you back next time. See you later.